Students, hello students, welcome back to Statistics by Savita. Okay, today we are discussing about a fourth unit, that is the fourth unit is interpolation and extrapolation. Interpolation and extrapolation. This is a very small chapter it is. This carries only a 7 mark. 7 marks. 7 marks means here the 2 into 1, that is a 2 in the section B, and section C it is having a 5 mark question. That is 1, that is a 5. Total it is a 7 mark. 2 marks you have to do it 1 question and 5 marks as a 1 question. Okay. Then 2 marks question. Nodi illi 2 mark question yavudu barbodu nimaga. 2 mark question first one definition of interpolation and extrapolation. Interpolation and extrapolation. They ask many times. ನೀವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸಲಿ ಎವ್ರಿ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಸ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಪೋಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಪೋಲೇಷನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ interpolation and extrapolation? You already studied. Okay, the interpolation is the technique of finding a y value, finding a y which corresponds to an argument x which lies within the range as x0 to xn. Within the range, then you have to be remember within the range. That is called as interpolation. What is extrapolation? Extrapolation means the technique of finding a y. The technique of finding y which corresponds to an argument x which lies outside the range x0 to xn is called as extrapolation. ಇಲ್ಲಿ interpolation ಅಂದಾಗ in between x0 to xn. Here you have to take it as ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದಂಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಫ್ ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. x ಮತ್ತು y you are finding a missing frequencies in between the x0 to xn. Okay, then that is called as interpolation. This one is for finding a y value, estimating a y value outside the range, that is called as extrapolation. Outside the range ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಯರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ y value in between these two. That is called as interpolation and extrapolation. Okay, it's a very important question and answer. Every alternate year they ask this question. And second one what they ask a question, then they are asking as a second question is, what are the methods of interpolation and extrapolation? Methods. The first one is binomial expansion method. Binomial expansion method. And second one is Newton's difference method. Okay, Newton's advancing difference method is a methods they may ask. What are the methods of interpolation and extrapolation? The one more question. Then what is the third question? The assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. What are the, write down the assumptions of interpolation. Assumption they may ask. Assumptions. You have to write up first one. Any 2 assumptions you have to write it. The 2 assumptions are given in the textbook. Okay, what are the assumptions? Assumptions are, there are no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable from one period to another period. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ವರ್ಡ್ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಸಡನ್ ಜಂಪ್ಸ್. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ಸಡನ್ ಜಂಪ್ಸ್. ನೋ ಸಡನ್ ಜಂಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ಸಡನ್ ಜಂಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಟು another period. The one more, no consecutive missing values. No consecutive missing values. No consecutive missing value over here. Okay. Just you observe, the one question is a interpolation and extrapolation kelbodu, second one is a methods, third one is a assumptions. You have to write these two. And the fourth question is a conditions for application. Conditions for application of binomial expansion methods. Binomial expansion method. Conditions of binomial expansion anta bardirtini nodri illi. Binomial expansion method. What are the conditions? The two conditions are there. In that also you have to write the two conditions over here. The values of the dependent variable should have a common difference. That is the value showed in the arithmetic mean. Okay. It is a common difference should be there in that values. Okay. Second one is the values of x for which the values of y is to be interpolated must be one of the values of x. Okay. Here the common difference. Okay. Here the values of x for which the values of y is to be interpolated must be one of the value of the x. Adrolage one of the values of the x. One of the value of the x. You have to keep remember, out of these four they are asking any one question. They are asking any one 2 mark question ille ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳತ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಇದು 4 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಓಕೆ. Then 5 marks question. 5 marks question, the two methods, what are the two methods? The one is a binomial expansion method and second one is a Newton's difference method. Okay. The first one is a binomial expansion method. Okay. First one is a binomial expansion method. I take one example from a textbook. Okay. Then you take down any one value compulsory. They ask for a 5 marks question, these type of question. I will write this one question here. Okay. Year they are giving as a year, not really year, and the production 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 and 2010. Okay. Here the 5 dash or question mark they give 10, 15, 26 and dash. Okay. This is a question of a binomial expansion method. How to calculate this one? Okay. Then we have to calculate this one is a y0, this one is a y1, y2, y3, y4 and y5. Okay, we have to calculate it. This one is a missing interpolated value. Okay, and the y5 is a extrapolated value. We have to calculate afterwards. Okay, then y1. y1 is a, we have to calculate interpolated value. That's why up to this y4 we have to take it. For a binomial expansion method, roughly you have to take it as a Pascal triangle. Pascal triangle you have to take it. Pascal triangle, how to take a Pascal triangle? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4. This if you have to add it 6, 3 plus 1, 4. Again you have to write it as 1, 1. Then you have to add it this one 5, 10. Again you have to add it 10. And this is 5 and this is 1. Okay. This is when n is equals to 0, n is equals to 1, n is equals to 2. This is n is equals to 3 and this is n is equals to 4 and this is n is equals to 5. Okay. According to this Pascal triangle, we have to write a binomial expansion method formula. Okay. Up to what is a y4 we have to take it because we have to calculate a y1, but it is interpolated is missing, but up to a y4. Y4 means this one. This you have to take it. You have to choose this one. Okay. Just I am writing here the formula. All of you observe. Y minus 1 to the power 4. Okay. Then 1 y4 minus 4y3 plus 6y2 minus 4y1 plus y0. This is a formula. Just you observe. This is 1 y4. Go on decreasing order. y4, y3, y2, y1, y0. If have to take a signs like that, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay. Then this is a formula. The formula, binomial expansion formula is y4 minus 4y3 plus 6y2 minus 4y1 plus y0 is equals to a 0. Go on substituting the values. What is a y4? y4 is a 26 here. Minus 4 into 15 plus 6 into 10 minus 4 into y1. If you have to write it as it is, y1 plus 5 is equals to a 0. Okay? Okay? Then, if you have to write 26 minus 15 fours are 60 plus 60 minus 4y1 plus 5 is equals to a 0. Okay. Then you have to take all the values here. You have to calculate according to what is given in this. 26 minus 60 plus 60 plus 5 is equals to a 31, means 4y1, okay, 4y1 plus 31 is equals to a 0. Then 4y1 is equals to a 31, okay. Then y1 is equals to a 31 divided by 4. Then 31 divided by 4, that is 7.75 is the answer. 7.75 is the answer, y1 answer. Okay, got it now? This one, how to take it? Okay. Then we have to write it 7.75, we got it. Okay, then I am writing here as a 7.75. Then we have to calculate this y5. We have to calculate this y5. But the formula, we have to write it this only. This only we have to take it. y4 only. But we are not writing as a y0. Up to a y1 we have to write it. Up to a y1 we have to write it. The same formula or otherwise. If you are having a confusion, then you take this formula only, y5 formula only, you substitute it. Not a problem. Okay. Then now I am taking, ಈಗ confusion bad ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ y5 ಅದ ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ. Then I will take it as a y5 formula. y5 formula just go on y5 minus 5y4, okay, plus 10y3, okay, then minus 10y2, okay, plus 5y1 plus, sorry, minus y0 is equals to 0. Then go on substitute the values. Go on substituting the values. Oh shit. Okay. Nodrille y5 minus 5y4. y5 minus 5y4 plus 10y3 minus 10y2. Okay. 5y1. y0 is equals to 0 here. Here I written. Okay. Then we are substituting the values. y5 I don't know. 5 into y4. y4 value is 26. Plus 10 into y3. y3 is 15. Minus 10 into y2 value is a 10. Plus 5. y1 we calculated as a 7.75 minus y0 is 5. That is equals to 0. Then y5, okay, we will calculate here 26 into 5. 26 into 5, that is equals to 130. That is equals to 130. Then plus 150 minus 100, okay, 7.75 into 5, that is equals to plus 38.75 minus 5 is equals to 0. Then according to here you have to calculate minus 130 plus 150 minus 100 plus 38.75 minus 5 is equals to 46. y5 minus 46.25 is equals to 0. Then y5 is equals to 46.25 is the answer. This is binomial expansion method. Just you have to Pascal triangle ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು first. Then you have to calculate according to this. Either it is a y4 or y5 or anything. You have to interpolated value up to that you have to last ವರೆಗೂ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Then the extrapolated value, what is there, that according to this you have to take it. Okay. Okay. This is completed a binomial expansion method. Then we will take a one more that is a Newton's method. Newton's method. One example I will solve here. Okay. Here I will take a one example for the following data. Interpolate the value of interpolate the value of y when x is equals to 30. When x is equals to 30, the one x and y value is given here. One simple example I am taking here, just 25, 35, 45 and 55. Here the y values is 5, 15, 30 and 50. Okay. Here the table, these two columns is given in the question. This is a question. Then you have to take it as a differences. Okay. Here the differences you have to write it. First one is a delta 1 difference, that is 50 minus 30, okay, 20. 30 minus 15, that is 15. 15 minus 5 is a 10. The one more, that is a delta 2, the difference. 20 minus 15, that is 5. 15 minus 10, that is also 5. Delta 3, that is, delta 3 is 5 minus 5, that becomes as a 0. Single value ಬರೋವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. The differences, the delta 1, delta 2 and delta 3. Okay. Then just you keep it as it is the table. Okay. Then x value, the x value you have to calculate. That is, x value is the interpolated value. Interpolated value minus the origin value divided by the difference. Okay. Just ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. X is equals to IV minus OV divided by D. The interpolated value, interpolated means the x values, what is given, that the origin value is this one. The origin of x value, that is a 25. Difference value is this one, that is 25 to 35, 35 to 45, that is a 10. Then you have to calculate, that is interpolated value is 30 minus 25 divided by 10. That is 5 divided by 10. 5 divided by 10, that is a 0.5 is a x value. 0.5 is a x value. Then afterwards you have to take it as a okay. The one formula is there, Newton's advancing difference method. In the Newton's method, that is y, you have to calculating that value, yx value, that is a 30 value. Y30 is equals to, that is a y0 plus x into that delta 1, what we calculated, plus x into x minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into delta 2 plus x into okay, y30 is equals to y0 plus x into delta 1 plus x into x minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. This is nothing but it, that is a 1 factorial. It is x minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta 2, x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into delta 3 up to delta 3. We calculated as a delta 3 alla ille. Last delta 3 value is a last. That's why up to delta 3 you have to take it. Then what is a y0 value? Y0, this is x0 and this is a y0 value. You have to take it, this you have to take it, these values. Y0 is 5 plus x is 0.5 into delta 1 is a 10 into 10 plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 divided by 2 into 1, that is 2. Delta 2 is, that is a delta 2 is 5 into 5 plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 into 0.5 minus 2 divided by 3 into 2 into 1, that is a 6 into, but delta 3 is 0. Then it becomes, the whole thing becomes as a 0. Only the remaining part I am writing here, 5 plus. Here we have to calculate it as a this one becomes as a 5 plus here this is minus 0.5 and into 0.5, that becomes as a minus 0.25 into 5 divided by 2. This becomes as a 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೇನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು, 0ನೇ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, then what is remaining here? 0.25 into 5, 1.25 divided by 2, that is equals to 0.625. 5 plus 5, that is a 10 minus 0.625. That becomes as a 10 minus this one means 9.375 is the answer. 9.y30 is equals to, that is a 9.375 is the answer. You have to calculate like that. This is a Newton's method. Okay, the theory part is this one. The binomial expansion method, Pascal triangle, you have to take it according to given what is missing, that you have to take it, formulas. Then the Newton's advanced difference method table, you have to take it. The x value you have to calculate. Then you have to substitute it in the formula. Formula is also very easy. Just you go through it. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it is understood.